Welcome to a guided meditation for overcoming fear on Declutter the Mind. In this session, we'll work on addressing fear by cultivating mindfulness and awareness. Fear is a natural emotion, but when it becomes overwhelming, it can hold us back. And so this meditation practice will help you observe fear, acknowledge it, and release its grip over time. So we'll focus on grounding ourselves in the present and then creating some space for courage and calm. So let's begin by sitting comfortably with our back upright and comfortable. Choose a spot where you feel safest. If it's more comfortable, you can have your back against the wall. And then starting with a deep breath in through your nose, allowing your lungs to fill completely, holding for just a moment, and then exhaling slowly through your mouth, releasing any tension here. And now you can gently close your eyes here if you're comfortable, or you can leave them open through the duration of this practice. And so start here by bringing your attention to the breath and the body breathing on its own. Simply observing how the air enters and leaves your body. Notice the sensations of the breath, each inhale and exhale, without trying to control or change anything here. Just allowing the breath to be an anchor to the present moment. And as you settle into this awareness of your breath, let's just acknowledge that fear is a natural response. It often comes up when we face uncertainty or when we feel threatened. And so right now, instead of resisting or suppressing fears, we're going to observe them with curiosity. And so take a moment to bring to mind something that you've been fearing or afraid of recently. It could be a specific situation, an unknown outcome, or even a general sense of anxiety. And so whatever it is, allow yourself to acknowledge this fear without judgment. Notice how it feels in your body. Does it create tightness in your chest, a knot in your stomach, tension in your shoulders? We just observe these sensations. And now, as you focus on this fear, begin to breathe into the areas of your body where you feel tension or discomfort. And so, with each inhale, imagine sending your breath into these tight or tense areas. And then imagine that with each exhale, we're allowing that tension to release, even if just by a little bit. And so, for the next few moments, we're breathing in calm, and then we're breathing out fear, whatever that looks like to you in your mind's eye. And remember that the goal here isn't to force the fear away. Instead, we're learning to create space around it. And so, by observing it without being consumed by it, we can begin to see fear for what it is. It's an emotion, it's not an insurmountable obstacle. And if your mind starts to wander, just gently bring your attention back to the breath. Let the breath be your constant, a reminder that no matter what fear arises, you can always return to the present moment. And again, there's no need to change the breath. If it's a little bit quicker or a little bit more shallow, that's fine. We don't want to be fighting with the breath or trying to change it. Just allow the breath to be as it is in this moment and breathe in a way that's most comfortable for you. And now let's start here a brief visualization. Bring to mind the image of yourself standing in front of a large door. And on the other side of this door is the fear that you've been carrying. And as you breathe, imagine slowly opening the door, not to confront it or battle the fear, but to simply observe it from a safe distance. You see it there, but it's separate from you. You are not your fear. You are the observer of it. And so as you stand in front of this open door, remind yourself that fear is not permanent. It's a passing experience, like waves in the ocean. And just as the waves rise and fall, so too will your fear. It's part of being human, but it doesn't have to define you or control you. And now gently close the door on this fear, knowing that it's something you can observe and release, but it doesn't have to follow you. You can acknowledge its presence and then choose to move forward with courage. Take a few more deep breaths here, focusing on how it feels to create space between you and your fear. And then with each breath, feel a sense of calm and strength building within you. You are capable of facing challenges and uncertainties with grace and resilience. And when you are ready, gently open your eyes, bringing your attention back to the room around you. Thanks for sitting, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again for taking the time to practice. If you've enjoyed this practice, please be sure to like and subscribe. You can also join and become a member and receive access to courses and more. Head on over to declutterthemind.com for more and download our free iOS and Android app.